Imagine waking up to a world where every individual feels responsible for protecting our planet, where small actions ignite massive environmental change everywhere. Every choice you make, from recycling a bottle to conserving water, can ripple outward, inspiring others to rethink their habits and embrace sustainability. Leading by example is the most powerful method to inspire change, because people are far more influenced by action than by mere words or lectures. Start small, plant a tree, clean a local park, or reduce single-use plastics, showing that even tiny steps can spark enormous impact. Storytelling is key. Sharing personal experiences about environmental victories or struggles resonates emotionally, motivating others to participate in protecting the natural world. Visual proof is compelling. Before and after photos of restored habitats or cleaned beaches demonstrate the tangible difference one committed individual can make. Social media amplifies impact. Documenting eco-friendly actions online can reach hundreds, thousands, or even millions, encouraging collective engagement and inspiring widespread environmental awareness. Invite friends and family to join projects, turning solitary efforts into community-driven experiences, reinforcing the idea that environmental care is a shared responsibility. Education is foundational. Teach others about local environmental issues and global challenges, explaining both problems and solutions in relatable, actionable terms. Celebrate progress publicly, highlighting volunteers or participants to create positive reinforcement, showing that protecting the planet is rewarding, visible, and socially valued. Organize local events like cleanups, workshops, or tree planting drives, transforming abstract concern for the environment into tangible, hands-on engagement. Encourage curiosity by asking questions like, "Did you know our oceans lose millions of tons of plastic annually?" This sparks interest and motivation to act. Use creativity. Art, videos, and music can communicate environmental messages emotionally, reaching hearts more effectively than statistics alone ever could. Highlight role models. Showcase environmental activists and leaders to illustrate how determination and consistent action can inspire entire communities. Collaborate with local organizations, schools, and businesses to expand influence, creating networks that amplify efforts and make sustainability part of everyday life. Demonstrate how sustainable habits save time, money, and energy, framing environmental responsibility as a practical, beneficial choice, not just a moral obligation. Make it relatable. Connect global issues like climate change to local effects, such as flooding, heat waves, or wildlife loss to create immediate relevance. Incorporate storytelling through visuals. Show the journey of a recycled item or the growth of a planted tree, connecting effort to visible results. Encourage challenges and friendly competitions, like who can reduce the most waste in a week, making environmental protection interactive, fun, and socially engaging. Transparency matters. Show the successes and setbacks of your initiatives, teaching resilience and realistic problem solving, so others feel empowered, not discouraged. Share statistics that illustrate urgency, but pair them with achievable solutions, so awareness leads to action rather than helplessness. Support local environmental projects financially or through volunteering, demonstrating commitment that inspires others to follow with both time and resources. Frame environmental action as a legacy, showing how today's choices protect the world for future generations, creating emotional motivation rooted in responsibility. Celebrate small wins publicly, no matter how minor, because recognizing incremental achievements motivates continued engagement and encourages others to participate. Use metaphors and analogies, like comparing Earth's fragile ecosystem to a delicate clock, helping people grasp the consequences of inaction vividly. Encourage intergenerational collaboration, allowing children, adults, and elders to work together, inspiring learning, mentorship, and collective dedication to environmental care. Showcase success stories from other communities or countries, proving that environmental improvement is achievable and motivating replication in new areas. Appeal to emotions, not just logic. Stories of wildlife saved, forests preserved, or communities cleaned resonate far deeper than numbers alone ever could. Incorporate humor and lighthearted moments into campaigns or messages, keeping people engaged while delivering serious environmental lessons in a relatable way. Leverage peer influence. When friends or respected figures embrace eco friendly habits, others are naturally inclined to adopt similar behaviors as well. Use metaphors that relate to daily life. Reducing waste is like cleaning your home, it feels good. Encourage local leaders to champion environmental initiatives because influential figures inspire action, demonstrating that sustainability is a priority for communities at every level. Highlight the impact of collective small actions, showing that every piece of litter picked or water saved contributes to a larger, meaningful movement. Make environmental action visible in everyday life, like reusable bags or solar panels, so others see practical solutions in real-world contexts. Use motivational quotes from environmental pioneers to spark curiosity and action, showing how passionate voices have historically created transformative change. Foster interactivity by hosting workshops where participants create their own eco-friendly solutions, making environmental protection both engaging and empowering. Show the consequences of inaction through stories of endangered species, polluted rivers, or deforested areas, inspiring urgency without overwhelming audiences. Collaborate with local schools to create youth programs that embed environmental values early, cultivating lifelong responsibility and advocacy in the next generation. Make sustainability part of celebrations like birthdays or festivals, integrating green practices into cultural traditions so action feels natural and enjoyable. Celebrate innovation, showcasing eco-friendly inventions, apps, and technologies, illustrating that creativity can drive environmental solutions while inspiring others to innovate. Encourage reflective thinking, asking questions like, how could your daily choices positively impact the planet? To engage critical thinking and personal responsibility. Document environmental victories in video or photography, creating compelling narratives that capture attention, emotion, and motivation for audiences beyond the immediate community. Share case studies of cities or countries that successfully implemented green policies, inspiring hope that local action can influence systemic change globally. Encourage people to mentor peers, multiplying the impact of one individual's knowledge, inspiring a chain reaction of education and environmental advocacy. Use humor strategically in campaigns to engage audiences, making messages memorable while reducing defensiveness or resistance to behavior change. Provide clear, actionable steps that anyone can take immediately, removing barriers between inspiration and action, turning awareness into measurable impact. Emphasize environmental care as a source of pride and identity, showing that protecting the planet reflects values, character, and responsibility. Create engaging challenges like waste-free weeks or plastic-free days, motivating participation through gamification and friendly competition. Share stories of transformation, like polluted rivers restored or forests replanted, illustrating the tangible results of persistent, collaborative environmental effort. Collaborate with influencers who align with environmental goals, leveraging their reach to inspire audiences who might not otherwise engage with sustainability. Encourage storytelling among participants, allowing them to share personal motivations for action, creating emotional resonance that inspires wider participation. Highlight the economic benefits of sustainability, like energy savings or reduced waste costs, framing environmental action as both responsible and practical. Celebrate diverse contributions, acknowledging efforts from individuals, families, schools, and businesses to create a culture of inclusive environmental responsibility. Demonstrate that environmental action can be fun, using games, art, and creative projects that combine learning with enjoyment. Highlight interdependence between humans and nature, showing that protecting ecosystems ensures both environmental health and human well-being for future generations. Encourage public pledges, where individuals commit to sustainable practices, creating accountability, motivation, and a visible community of changemakers. Use metaphors like every drop counts to convey how small, consistent actions collectively produce major environmental impact. Inspire participation through recognition, like eco awards, badges, or shoutouts, reinforcing that environmental action is appreciated and socially celebrated. Show stories of resilience in ecosystems, like coral reefs recovering or forests regrowing, demonstrating nature's capacity to bounce back when humans act responsibly. Create interactive experiences like guided nature walks, showing firsthand the beauty and fragility of ecosystems, cultivating emotional connections and motivation. Encourage collaboration across communities, emphasizing that shared knowledge and effort multiplies results, inspiring regional or even global environmental initiatives. Promote eco-friendly lifestyle swaps, like biking instead of driving or using reusable containers, showing practical and achievable ways to protect the planet. Host local workshops where people can learn practical environmental skills, like composting or energy efficiency, turning knowledge into empowering action. Use storytelling to connect personal choices to global impacts, helping others visualize how their efforts ripple across ecosystems worldwide. Highlight collaborative victories, like community gardens or restored wetlands, inspiring pride and demonstrating that shared effort achieves meaningful results. Encourage participants to teach what they learn to friends or family, spreading knowledge organically and creating a culture of sustainability. Showcase everyday heroes like local activists or volunteers, inspiring audiences by proving anyone can make a difference with dedication. Emphasize accessibility, ensuring that sustainable practices are simple, affordable, and achievable, removing excuses and barriers to participation. Foster a sense of responsibility, framing environmental protection as a shared duty that strengthens community, social bonds, and human connection. Highlight creative solutions to environmental problems, showing that innovation, imagination, and practical thinking can solve challenges that seem insurmountable. Encourage reflection on lifestyle choices, demonstrating how small personal changes, like reducing plastic use, can inspire others to adopt similar practices. Celebrate environmental milestones publicly, reinforcing motivation and demonstrating that consistent action produces measurable, inspiring results. Promote volunteer programs that combine fun and purpose, like eco trips or beach cleanups, creating memorable experiences while fostering sustainability. Share stories of transformation, like reforested landscapes or cleaned waterways, illustrating that human action can restore balance to damaged ecosystems. Inspire through peer influence, encouraging participants to showcase their sustainable habits to motivate friends, neighbors, and colleagues. Highlight cultural and historical connections to nature, fostering pride and strengthening emotional attachment to protecting the planet. Encourage eco-friendly lifestyle swaps, like plant-based meals or biking, showing that small changes influence behavior and inspire wider community adoption. Showcase the joy of connecting with nature through gardening, hiking, or wildlife observation, inspiring care through emotional engagement and appreciation. Emphasize the ripple effect, showing that one motivated individual can inspire many others, creating exponential environmental impact. Celebrate achievements with local media coverage, making participants feel recognized and motivating others to join similar initiatives. Encourage interactive learning, like environmental quizzes, games, or DIY projects, making education fun while inspiring action. Highlight interconnectedness, demonstrating how local choices affect global ecosystems, inspiring awareness and personal responsibility. Promote mentorship programs, connecting experienced activists with newcomers, ensuring knowledge transfer and continuous motivation for environmental action. Use storytelling in multiple formats, videos, articles, social media, to reach diverse audiences and create widespread inspiration. Show the positive effects of action on wildlife, like clean habitats and safe migration paths, inspiring emotional investment in sustainability. Encourage community-driven projects like urban gardens or cleanup teams, fostering collaboration and pride while inspiring participation. Highlight eco-friendly innovations, demonstrating that sustainable alternatives exist and are accessible, motivating others to adopt similar practices. Use metaphors to simplify complex issues, helping people understand and feel connected to environmental challenges and solutions. Encourage reflection on long-term impacts, inspiring individuals to act with foresight and consider how today's choices shape tomorrow. Share success stories from other regions, motivating replication of effective strategies in new communities. Use recognition and rewards to reinforce positive behavior, inspiring continued engagement and social validation. Show how environmental protection benefits personal well being, like cleaner air, healthier food, and safer spaces, motivating participation. Encourage collaboration across social groups, breaking barriers, and inspiring collective action through shared environmental goals. Celebrate cultural and creative expressions that highlight environmental themes, making sustainability relatable and inspiring through art and tradition. Promote transparency in environmental initiatives, demonstrating honest effort and building trust to inspire widespread participation. Use interactive technology, like apps or platforms, to engage audiences in tracking and sharing sustainable actions. Highlight stories of resilience in nature, inspiring hope and demonstrating the tangible benefits of persistent CAR. Host hands-on workshops where participants create eco-friendly products, inspiring creativity while demonstrating practical environmental solutions in real-life scenarios. Highlight stories of transformation like restored wetlands or cleaned neighborhoods, showing tangible impact and inspiring collective pride. Encourage sharing personal experiences online, motivating wider communities to embrace eco-conscious behavior and participate in sustainability initiatives. Celebrate local heroes and their initiatives, proving that anyone, regardless of background, can inspire environmental change and community engagement. Encourage reflective thinking, asking, how can your actions improve the planet for future generations? Motivating purposeful and lasting engagement. Emphasize the joy of connection with nature, showing that protecting ecosystems enhances emotional well-being, curiosity, and appreciation for life. Showcase innovative environmental solutions, like renewable energy or waste reduction strategies, inspiring participants to adopt similar practices locally. Foster intergenerational dialogue, letting younger and older participants share ideas, cultivating respect, mentorship, and continuity in sustainability efforts. Encourage community challenges, like neighborhood cleanups or tree planting drives, inspiring teamwork, shared purpose, and visible environmental impact. Highlight successful eco-projects globally, demonstrating that change is possible and inspiring replication of strategies in local communities. Use storytelling to create emotional connections, showing the journey of ecosystems or species impacted by human care or neglect. Encourage environmental reflection through journaling, helping individuals internalize lessons, plan sustainable actions, and inspire thoughtful behavior in others. Celebrate milestones publicly, showing progress, reinforcing motivation, and inspiring continued participation in environmental initiatives. Promote mentorship programs connecting new volunteers with experienced activists, multiplying impact and building confidence in participants. Emphasize the link between personal health and environmental sustainability, motivating action through practical, relatable benefits. Showcase the ripple effect of action, illustrating how inspiring one person can lead to community-wide engagement and systemic change. Encourage storytelling in schools, fostering early awareness, responsibility, and inspiration among students to protect the planet. Use interactive visualizations, like before and after photos or virtual tours, to demonstrate environmental improvement and inspire continued action. Highlight economic and social benefits of sustainability, showing practical incentives for adopting eco-friendly habits. Encourage public pledges, creating accountability, motivation, and recognition for those committed to environmental protection. Showcase environmental success stories in media, inspiring broader audiences through compelling narratives of action and impact. Use social influence, showing peers engaging in sustainable practices to normalize eco-friendly behavior and motivate wider participation. Celebrate creative solutions to environmental problems, like upcycling or renewable energy initiatives, inspiring innovation and local action. Promote collaboration with local organizations, schools, and businesses, creating networks that amplify impact and foster collective responsibility. Encourage reflection on daily habits, motivating mindful consumption, waste reduction, and energy conservation. Use gamification strategies like eco-challenges or competitions to make sustainability engaging, fun, and socially motivating. Highlight stories of ecological resilience, showing that ecosystems recover when humans act responsibly, inspiring hope and continued engagement. Encourage peer-to-peer education, allowing participants to share knowledge and motivate action within their social networks. Showcase volunteer experiences, demonstrating that environmental action can be enjoyable, social, and meaningful. Promote continuous learning through workshops, webinars, or online resources, equipping participants with knowledge to inspire others. Celebrate cultural connections to nature, reinforcing pride, relevance, and motivation for environmental stewardship. Use humor and storytelling creatively to make sustainability lessons memorable and engaging. Highlight interconnections between individual actions and global outcomes, motivating participation through understanding real-world impact. Showcase tangible environmental victories, inspiring confidence that collective effort produces meaningful results. Encourage creative environmental communication, like videos or art projects, motivating participants to share messages widely. Emphasize inclusivity, showing that everyone, regardless of background, can contribute uniquely to protecting the planet. Encourage participants to create eco-friendly projects at home that inspire innovation and solve environmental challenges. Show the ripple effect of inspiring one person leading to change across families and neighborhoods. Promote daily eco-friendly habits like conserving water and reducing waste. Demonstrate that consistent small actions have a significant cumulative impact. Showcase community success stories like restored parks and clean rivers to motivate others. Encourage storytelling where participants share personal environmental journeys. Use visuals that demonstrate progress, like before and after photos of transformed spaces. Emphasize the power of collective action to achieve results greater than single efforts. Celebrate local heroes who inspired others through dedication and creativity. Encourage reflection on personal impact to motivate sustainable practices by example. Highlight the interconnectedness of human and ecological well-being to inspire action. Promote mentorship, connecting experienced environmentalists with newcomers. Encourage community challenges like zero-waste initiatives or tree planting drives. Showcase practical solutions like composting and energy-efficient habits people can implement immediately. Celebrate incremental successes publicly to reinforce motivation and sustained commitment. Use storytelling and humor to make sustainability lessons memorable and relatable. Highlight global success stories to show how local efforts can influence wider restoration. Encourage creativity in environmental initiatives to design solutions for local challenges. Promote reflection on lifestyle choices to show how small decisions accumulate over time. Use interactive experiences like workshops and eco-tours to foster engagement and learning. Emphasize hope and resilience by showing that damaged ecosystems can recover with collective effort. Highlight emotional and aesthetic benefits of protecting nature, motivating action through beauty and pride. Celebrate inclusivity by showing people of all backgrounds contributing to sustainability. Encourage social proof by sharing peers adopting eco-friendly habits to normalize sustainable behavior. Promote collaboration with schools, businesses, and organizations to amplify environmental impact. Highlight environmental education initiatives that equip participants to inspire actionable change. Showcase tangible victories like reforested areas or cleaned waterways to inspire confidence. Encourage creative communication like videos, art, and storytelling to engage diverse audiences. Emphasize intergenerational collaboration to foster mentorship, learning, and continuity in action. Celebrate everyday contributions, showing that consistent small actions collectively produce significant impact.